All right, so calling the gatekeeper. All right, guys. So when you're calling this gatekeeper, keep in mind um, they are going to have their walls put up from the second you call them because so many people are calling them to try and get them to pay them to do marketing. So, my script here, which I've built again, this is the gatekeeper script here. This is a 4-page complete package for scripts. It's 4 pages of nothing but money making information. Okay. And if you, again, in my prior videos, I've told you this, if you follow these, you will be successful. So a couple things just in general to keep in mind. Psychology of this gatekeeper. They are bombarded all the time. They get marketing calls. Can I market for your business? Can I brand your business? Can I blah, 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 blah. And they eventually just hear marketing, money, I got to pay money, and people that just want to take money from us. So you have to navigate around that. You got to figure out a way to navigate around the BS that they hear every single day. And so I've come up with a freaking awesome way to get around that. Because in my phone calls, they literally, are you a marketer? Are you a marketer? What's this pertaining to? Marketing? Are you a marketer? And so there are ways that you can go around that question, but answer the question. And so don't say anything like, well, I'm a client acquisition master of acquisitions for clients and money making. They don't know what the hell that means. They hear big words and they're like, yeah, no, I'm done. So, first things first, you got to know the psychology, what's happening to them on a daily basis. They get calls all the time, okay? So their guard's already up once you're calling to ask them if they can be, or they want to be your client, right? Which is the ultimate goal. So the objective of talking to the gatekeeper is to get an appointment with the marketing manager / owner, if that's the case, to either speak on the phone or at a later date or preferably in person. So in summary, the point of calling the gatekeeper is to get an appointment with the decision maker. You want to talk with the person who can make the decisions. A huge networking guru, and this was on a Ty Lopez video, where he went to some event, and I think he spoke there, and after he was done, he was talking and mingling with a few folks, and there was this huge network marketing guru, and he asked if you have any advice for those that are following me, and she said, never take no from someone who can't give you a yes. Now think about that. How many people have you taken a no from that cannot give you a yes? Whether that's, whether you're in any type of sales job where you need to talk to someone who's a decision maker and they say, no, he's not interested in that, da-da-da. Okay, you just took no from a person who cannot give you a yes, okay? So we have to be really selective in how we approach this. We have to be really methodical about it. And so keep in mind your ultimate goal is to get a meeting with that person or get them on the phone right then and there. That's the entire objective of talking to the gatekeeper. Okay. A lot of people call him the dreaded gatekeeper. I hated this person for a little while until I came up with this. And now, like, they literally, I'll have them laughing and giggling on the phone and entertain them with some of the stuff that I talk about. And they eventually, because they're laughing, they get a buy-in. I mean, if you can entertain anybody, they're gonna open themselves up to you. It's just what it is. I mean, I don't care if it's in a relationship, trying to get a girl. If you make them laugh, they're going to be interested, and they're going to want it. They might not care about what you got to say, but they're open to hearing at that point what you got to say. And then it's up to you then to build the value to show them that it is in their best interest to get you over to the person who is the decision maker. Okay, so we know the objective. We know what they go through on a daily basis. So here's some of the things that I have written down. So you got to think about what you are going to say and what you are not going to say. So some of the things that you're going to say are it's not merely what you're going to say, it's how you say it. So you want to speak in a conversational tone like you know these people. When you call, you say, and I'm just going to use a random name. You're going to say, hey Kelly, this is Brent. I'm calling to see if I can speak with your marketing manager because I'm wanting to bring you guys some customers. Who would I speak with to get this done? Sounds pretty simple, right? What you'll hear most people do is they're gonna call and they're gonna say, hi, who am I speaking with? And then the person's gonna say, Kelly? Hey Kelly, this is Brent with XYZ company, Brent's marketing consultant company, and we do XYZ. I'm even tired of just saying what I just said. So if you say that, they're gonna be thinking the same thing, and they're saying, "Oh shit, not another marketer, not another," and then they literally are turned off, and now they're just waiting to get off the phone. What does this guy gotta say? Okay, all right, yeah, no, we're good, okay. So simplify your life by cutting out the extra stuff that you'll say, like, hey, this is Brent. How are you doing? How are you doing today? Now you sound like a telemarketer. Cut that out. Hey, this is Brent. How are you doing? I work for blah, blah, blah company. This is what I do. That gives them the ability to just shut you off right away. They don't even want to hear the rest of what you got to say. No last names. Don't say, hey, this is Brent Ferguson. How are you today? I work for blah, blah, blah. All of this is bad. This is what you say. Hey, Kelly, again, well, because I went reading it, whatever. So this is what you say. You say, hey, Kelly, this is Brent. I'm calling to see if I can speak with your marketing manager or your owner because I'm wanting to bring you guys some customers. Who could I speak with to get this done? And just say nothing at all after that. She's going to say, or he is going to say, they're going to be taken back because you said it so casually that they almost feel like they feel bad for not engaging with you. So that instead of being like, no, we don't want customers, because you're saying, hey, I want to bring you guys some customers. Who can I speak with to get this done? It kind of takes it away from being you're not a marketer. You seem like you're somebody that is calling them to bring them customers, but they are intrigued because they don't know what you do. You don't want to tell people what you do. You want to tell them what you want to do and how you're going to benefit them. People buy benefits. Okay, they don't buy your certifications or your class that you took or what you can do. What you've got. They buy benefits. And what a business like? Revenue, money, profit. How can you bring them profit? Well, that comes after, but you're going to tell them that you're trying to bring them in profit. Get the idea? So I have a note here. It says, speak with the gatekeeper and try to see if you can get any information on the business. So what I mean by this is, and I have it all in parentheses here, so when you download it, you'll see all of this. It means you want to talk with them and say, hey, while I'm waiting, or while or if they said that, the person you need to talk to is not here or he's busy, and you find the best time to talk to you, and you can say, hey, Kelly, real quick, how long have you guys been in business? Did you guys just start, or have you guys been in business for a long time? I tried to look on your website. I didn't, I didn't see it. I'm just curious. Have you guys been in business for 5, 10 years? And she's gonna say, well, we've been in business. She's gonna answer you. She's gonna say something. Point is, you're engaging and you're talking to them about other things that don't have anything to do with selling. Because the worst thing you can do is try to sell. So you want to speak to them about this. So I usually ask this question to build some rapport and to get them on my team. This is what I ask. I say, hey Kelly, maybe you can help me out with this a bit. How are you guys currently bringing in new clients? And she's going to answer. Another question I ask is, what is working best for you? Like, in your opinion, do you guys do like seminars? Do you do what do you do? Do you put YouTube videos out? Do you put instructional like pamphlets out? What brings clients in the best for you guys, in your opinion? And when you ask in her opinion, that sparks her to say, oh, well, this is what I think. And then she starts opening up to you. The last one, and this is where I gain some big rapport points for them, or with them, some brownie points. So I'll say something like, hey, Kelly, lastly, is there any tips you can give me when speaking to whoever you're trying to talk to? If they gave you the name, always mention the names. Don't say that person or the owner, da-da-da. Always try to get a name and use the name. Don't use the name too much, because then again you sound like your salesperson. And again, all of this is conversational. So I say, hey Kelly, any tips that you can give me when speaking with, in this case, I'll say Michael. Any tips you can give me when speaking to Michael? He's not gonna bite my head off, is he? And then kind of laugh, and then she's going to laugh, or he's going to laugh, and then they'll be like, oh no, don't worry, he's a nice person. Or they're gonna be like, hey, he's a little rough around the edges. He's had some people in the past that try to do something for him in marketing, or she's gonna again answer the question, and you're getting this person all the while. This person is slowly but surely getting on your team. She knows you. She knows you're not a dick. She knows you're not a salesy type person, and you're just trying to bring them some customers, and you want to know if you can talk to that person, and now you're asking for their opinion on some stuff. And people love giving their opinion for the most part. So, again, if the marketing manager is not available, you're going to ask, is there a better day that I can speak with this person, that they're not so busy? All right, so if you don't get to speak with the marketing manager, marketing manager is just a title an assumptive title that I give, and I do that for a reason. I don't just write this stuff down for no reason. It's an assumptive name I give because one of two things is going to happen. They're going to say, we don't have a marketing manager, and they're going to say, or they're going to say, this is the person who's the marketing manager. So you want to make sure that they do have a marketing manager in the first place, so you can actually say, hey, is there, can I talk to is there a way I can speak with someone who would I speak to? Blah, blah, blah. Would it be the marketing manager, or the owner? Who would I speak to? And then they're going to tell you the answer for that. But I'm just going to read this here. So if you don't get to speak with the marketing manager, again, this is a title that is just an assumptive name that I use, because if they do not have a marketing manager, then they are missing the boat entirely, and a lot of money with it. They need your help, in big letters. They need your help. So again, if you do not speak with the marketing manager, then this is a great time to follow up immediately on their social media website. So you're going to go directly to a social media website. I usually use Facebook because that's what most people use, businesses too. I would just pick one of them and not annoy them by going onto every single site and then writing them. Okay, so just pick one site, usually Facebook, because it's the most popular. Everybody knows how to use it. It's really easy. They most likely have a Facebook page up already, and you can just go right there. So what I do is I make the call, I build rapport. I get the gatekeeper on my team. I find out who I need to talk to, find out when I can talk to them if it's not at that point in time. And then I go on Facebook and I send them a message and say, this is what I'll say. I'll say, hey, and name of the business, whatever business name it is. Let's say it's called, I don't know, hey business. I'm not even gonna make a name. Hey business team, and make sure you say it like that, because it makes it seem like you're a nice guy. You're talking to the whole team. Hey blank team, I spoke with Kelly and she let me know that Michael would get back with me on Thursday to speak with me about bringing you guys a ton of customers. I wanted to ensure that this was a good day or time for him or her. A good day and time for him or her. Thanks. Put your name, put your phone number, and if you want, you can put your email. That's fine. But this, I'm telling you, it didn't seem too long, but this is a powerful tool to get past the gatekeeper. And again, I'm going to put, just to wrap this up, I'm going to put this in the link. It'll be in every single one of my videos. I'll have the link to this, which will bring you to the second page, which, stop being cheap. Just pay the $99 to get the script. Get the script, have it. It'll get you more customers. Literally, these customers are going to pay you a minimum, even a small business, $500 a month to do your social media. They're going to pay $500, and then they're going to pay more for the ad spend if they need to do ad spend. But I'm going to go into later detail. I'm going to go into what you're going to do to bring them more value than they've gotten from anybody else. And it's not just social media marketing per se and having them spend money for it, because businesses do not like to spend unless they know they're getting an ROI from it, or return on investment. So you're going to build them an organic source of revenue, and then you're going to start building them their campaigns. So but that'll be in later videos, so stay tuned for the other videos. I'm going to show you exactly how to go about implementing a process right when you get in, and how you're going to talk to the business owner in your initial talk with them to get them to the buy-in, so that you can you've built enough value to go over and meet with them. And this is all psychological. This is over years and years and years and years of sales training and technique that I've come up with this stuff to be able to get someone to agree to something that I want them to, and that's in their best interest. A lot of people don't have a perceived need for things, but when you start showing them and putting it into action, and it doesn't cost them anything other than just hiring you, you can say, hey, this is what I did for you. Guess what? Your business is growing. Now my fee, and you tell them this up front, my fee goes up. So you'll make more money, you'll continue to increase your revenue with that one business, and then you just keep doing it, multiplying. And then all you gotta do is just automate it. It gets automated, and once you automate it, it is so freaking easy, and you're gonna be making more money than you ever have before in your life. So here's the script for the gatekeeper. Again, it's going to be in the description, along with the books and a couple other things, like links to my website and to my social media pages. So be sure to like the video, subscribe, give it a thumbs up if you like the video, and I'm gonna continue on with these videos because again, I don't want to make them too long for you, but thank you for watching, and if there's anything I can do, reach out to me. I'm available all the time. I will respond to any messages you give me, and I'll put my email in the links too, and yeah, feel free to reach out to me. Okay? All right, thanks guys.